welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back to the podcast.
This first video and topic of this day, let's just say whoever's in this, they gonna need this shit. Then I mean the whole damn bottle. For real. For real. Play the clip, man. Just play that shit.
Bro. Oh my god.
Here, pour your own troubles.
See that? See that? I'll start this back over now. As far as the girl in the video, Samantha Sierra recovery. I wish you a very speedy recovery.
Oh, is she from not far from here, man? No, she from North Kakalaki. No.
I wish you a speedy recovery, but legs just ain't supposed to bend like that. That ain't how it was supposed to go.
This is for you and your legs.
Recovery.
Cheers to a speedy recovery. See, your legs make me say that. Whew.
All right.
Man, fuck that.
I gotta take another one. Taking a full?
I left enough for you, bro.
Oh, okay.
Might as well kill this shit.
I feel like another full shot plus.
Got half a shot.
I got majority.
Hey. On pie. Play that shit.
I gotta drink this first so I play that shit.
Alright. Whew. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it.
Alright. Okay. Are y'all ready to cringe?
An aerospace engineering major.
Such an impressive young lady.
Let's see how high she flies right here.
Yep. Ooh.
And I think she may be hurt. It looked like that ankle came down very
Ankle?
low.
Bring that shit back, cuz.
This dude said her ankle. Now you heard the other woman beside her was go, oh! Cause she sees it.
And she is obviously
Yeah, she is.
an
She's in a lot of discomfort.
aerospace engineering major.
Such an impressive young lady.
Let's see how high she flies right here.
Yep. Ooh.
And I think she may be.
Cause look at her knees, bro.
They're not supposed to be like that.
They are completely dislocated. Your knees, even when your legs are bent, they are supposed to round out around the top. They are not supposed to round out. They like dip down like that. You can see the whole dip.
That is some mannequin shit, bro.
Hey, look at that. No, look. If you see somebody with their legs up like this, their leg is not supposed. That's supposed to.
That's
be,
not
That's
normal.
supposed to completely just go around. You know? Where your kneecap is. I mean, her kneecaps are all the way up here, but her tibia is like all the way down here. So that's like, imagine her tibia just running straight up her leg, and it's going here. Her femur is coming up here. I mean, her kneecap is just floating like.
This shit makes me
it's just no, man.
No, bro, no.
Ooh, I can imagine how calves feel too, because you know your calf, your gastric gastrocnemius, how it runs from like, the top of your Achilles tendon and it runs into the back of your femur.
Why do you know this shit?
Cause It's basically human anatomy. Just look at your calf muscles. It's your calf is made of two separate muscles, right? Technically 3, if you consider the plantaris longus or whatnot. But that's like a vestigial muscle. Some people don't even have it. But
I'm sorry, but I was too busy checking out girls in gym class, not paying attention.
I was doing the same thing and being smart at the same time. But like, no, I'm playing. But I did like well, you know, my mom was going for like radiology and stuff whenever I was back in school and stuff. So she had like a lot of books about human anatomy. I just used to read them all the time. That's part of the reason why I know. But yeah, I know her calves do not feel good. Hey, your calves are made of 2 muscles: the gastrocnemius, which basically runs from like from the back of your femur all the way down to the top of your Achilles tendon, and it also consists of the muscles called the soleus. The soleus doesn't connect to your femurs. It's like basically specifically on your tibia, and I think part of it connects to your fibula. But that one just like that, like the soleus is all lower leg base. So whenever your leg is bent, that's when the soleus muscle takes over. But when your leg is straightened out more,
just bring it back to the point of contact and play that other video for reference. It was at that moment she knew she was fucked up.
She retired after this. She announced that she retired. She's hanging up her grips.
I would too.
She's officially retiring from gymnastics. Girl's 22.
This is some shit from like a horror movie.
20.
Play the other clip. This is what I say to that.
Somebody, he needs some milk.
She.
At
the time of... Oh, didn't mean to click that. Yeah,
She needs some milk. Most deaf.
She needs some milk. Like a whole gallon. She need to drink it.
A
every
gallon?
day. No, she need to drink gallons.
Get this girl a train car of nothing but milk, bruh. Like
she needs to drink a gallon of milk a day.
Bruh.
Is she lactose intolerant? I'm sorry, but you need to drink that milk, get some lactate. You know what I'm saying?
Bruh. She need to be the sponsor for pet milk. I don't know if it's called pet or PET or whatever you call it, but everybody who buy milk know what I'm talking about.
She needs all forms of calcium right now.
One of the companies that supply your kids they milk in a carton. You know what I'm talking about.
But it makes me feel bad though, man.
She need that shit.
You know the type of force that you have to come down with to do this?
I don't want to think about that. Like, oh my gosh.
But then again, this can only happen if you like land like really hard with your legs like fully extended. Like, so first off, she didn't even land properly anyway.
Hell, I mean, this is kind of like common sense because even when you go diving, like, you're not supposed to keep your feet straight.
Yeah.
Got to keep them at like an angle, ain't it? Mm-hmm. So,
because if you ever been on a trampoline and you did a front flip,
ooh,
and you landed with your legs out straight, you felt that.
Oh yeah,
you felt that.
As soon as you said that, my childhood came roaring back, and it was
your legs didn't do this,
and it was not pretty.
But I felt that before, and it kind of make you like, you be like, oh man, I don't need to do that no more like that.
Yep.
Keep those knees bent, and I mean with a lot of things. Anything that involves jumping, you never land with your legs fully extended.
Straight, yeah.
Because if you do,
you're gonna hurt yourself.
Might end up something like just gonna put it. You gonna look like a bird. Your legs gonna look like bird legs. Point that out there. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, that joke I told you earlier. That Matt is Snoopy and her legs is Woodstock. Snoopy smacked the fuck out of Woodstock.
Yep. It got smacked up today. That Matt said nope. Pretty. And the only thing she had to do was put a little bit of bend to the knees. Oh, never happened. Never happened. She would have landed, boom, stood up, and good.
Bruh, that shit. Oh my damn.
That just shows how much force, like how much. That shows all the centripetal force that she had coming down. I couldn't do it. That's why I never did gymnastics.
Oh man, I feel like. What do you think? Do you think gymnasts have some of the worst injuries, or who else?
They can.
Yeah, like I mean, like when it comes down to like injuries sustained in the sport, aside from like a martial artist or combatant sport person, you know, a boxer, martial artist, whatever. Aside from them, and football, obviously. What other sport has some of the most injuries? Oh, and rugby. What the fuck?
Broke his legs too.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So, if I could bring it back, show you kind of what happened. When it hit the ground, it had its hooves like too, how to put it, like too vertically. Like it landed with its hooves, like instead of it landing with its hooves more like this, landed with the hooves more like this, it slipped out from under it.
Ah, gotcha.
So when it landed, its legs didn't catch right and it
Oh,
slid back on. And you know, a bull is not light.
Exactly. But that shit, when you play it back and forth, it's so funny, bro.
And you can hear it too. Almost like what the girl did.
One more game. Let me hear it. Oh! I did not notice that the first time. Thank you for pointing that out.
And I think that sound was like the sound of its hooves sliding back and hitting the.
Yeah, but I don't know why it's so funny watching this. Oh man!
All my bones in my body feel kind of this funny. Because you got to think, there's like a lot of things that happen in your life where you could have possibly broken something, but you didn't.
Oh, dude, no!
Just from simple stuff.
All right, hang on.
Playing football, basketball, you know, simple.
I got
simple
one for
falls.
you. Pull up
skateboarding.
I forget what it was. A video from way back, but dude broke his arm in like 3 places skateboarding.
I think I know what you're talking about. He needed some milk for real.
Bruh,
his arm
you remember
easy.
he was trying to jump the shit in the parking lot?
His arm broke easy.
Bruh, you know what I'm talking about.
Come right there. Is it? No, that's one.
No, yeah.
That's one, but that's not the one.
Finding that one video we're looking for is like finding a needle in a haystack.
Yeah, it's been like a long time.
Right, it's been a good minute.
It might be it right there. I think this
is that it. I think. Yup. Oh shit! Oh.
You think you broke your arm?
Oh. Oh shit! Oh shit!
His arm goes like boom. His arm is shaped like a Z. From the forearm down, bro, it's shaped like a Z.
This is some shit from like this is some SpongeBob shit, bro. Bruh. I think I broke my arm, bitch.
If you're holding your arm right here, and from here on down, it goes like this in this way, like, yeah, it's broke.
That's not normal, bro.
Like, look at my arm. This is how your arm's supposed to look. Your arm's supposed to be. Boom, boom. No breaks whatsoever. Boom. I never broken a bone. This guy, honestly, bro, he needed to drink some milk. He needed a lot of milk. He needed a lot of milk. He didn't get enough calcium as a child, He didn't eat a cereal every day before school. This is what happens.
I think it was just the angle. Like,
I mean that too. I mean, bro, I've fallen and caught myself before, but
right. But I mean, you got to remember, he's on a platform, and he fell at an angle. Right. Oh shit. Oh god.
I mean, I guess because if he would have just caught himself right there, if that was the ground, he would have been alright.
Right.
It's
exactly.
just that extra little bit of force.
That much elevation with gravity coming down doomed his arm. Like, I'm sorry. If he would have just slipped out from under the skateboard, he shouldn't have broke his arm like that.
If he was a little bit more athletic, he could have turned his upper body some more and caught himself different.
Yeah.
But me, if I was in that situation, I would have just been like, well, I'm falling. I'm about to go ahead and fall back, lean my head up, take that impact on my back. I'm gonna get up.
Yeah. Not to mention your ass can take
a lot more
impact.
And I know that. Like, when I fall, unless I'm falling, like, if I fall on concrete, I can catch myself with both hands. But if I know I'm coming down on one, I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna just naturally, instinctively turn another way so that I don't do this.
Oh, I remember that time. You remember when I broke the fence? I'm not admitting to a crime here.
You talking over that friendship?
Why'd you say the place? Fuck you, man. But anyways, yes.
Because I remember I was talking to you before that, I think.
Was I still on the phone?
I left and went home.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. You were with me. You were. No. We went back to. We came back over here on this side, and I was riding home.
Oh yeah. That's what it was.
Yeah, that's what it was. So I was riding back from over here at your house, and so I'm cutting through the church parking lot and shit, right? And I forgot that they closed the fence part at night. It's like the little security bar. I don't know how you
see that though, because they got lights and the shit.
No, bro. Remember I told you the street light was out that night. So that whole part was dark, like pitch black.
But they usually have that closed at night, though.
I know, but I forgot. Remember, like, because
I know they're still wondering to this day what happened, because I think it's still bent. This gate is still bent to this day. It's a metal gate, and it's still bent to this day because of this guy.
I'm sorry, whoever sees this in the future, but my fat ass dented the fence. I'm sorry. But
it's like a little parking lot gate thing that they open up.
Yeah, the little triangular fence. It looks kind of like this, but it's got like the beam there.
In the middle.
Yeah, in the middle, and then it connects to another piece like that. Yeah, I hit like right there in the middle of this, and like.
And when I say he put a dent in it.
Oh, I bent my handlebars on my bike, bro.
No, I know.
Like,
because you bent that gate.
Like, dude, I have bruises all up and down my back from falling off the bike. At least you didn't hit your head, though. Exactly. I shit you not. It's like, I swear, God was with me that night. Like, because whenever I fell like it happened so fast, but it was in slow motion. And it was like a voice said, "Keep your head up." And if I hadn't kept my head up, I would have hit like the rocks and shit laying on the ground. And I'm talking about like we have gravel in this parking lot the size of your thumb, like back in the day before they redid it. Like it was pretty big rocks, and like
they repaved that whole thing.
And like when I fell backwards, that's where most of my bruising came from falling and hitting those rocks and shit. But like if I hadn't kept my head up, my shit would have. It was before I had hair, so yeah,
way before the dreadlocks.
Yeah, like
I'm talking. Shit. This is back like.
We were like, what, 16, 15, 16, something like that.
Something about that.
Yeah, about a decade. Damn.
Because I haven't ridden a bike. Like, actually, like, ridden a bike in a long time. So I know that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
I started really... I used to ride bikes as a child. But I didn't really start riding bikes until, like, coming into, like, middle school.
High school.
Yeah, 7th, 8th grade. And stuff up until about... I say maybe sophomore, junior year. Then that's probably when I was like around the time I stopped.
Okay.
I think up to junior. I think I rode bikes up to junior year. Sophomore year, I didn't really ride bikes like that. I was walking everywhere.
Yeah, junior year was our last year because we went trick or treating. That's when Louis bust that pumpkin because that lady was like, "Aren't y'all too old to be trick or treating?"
He said too old.
Too old, and then she was like, "Plus, I ain't got no more candy," and she was just nasty
we were like
and rude about
15 to
it.
17. Like,
Right, we were just like in between 15 and 17. Louis was like the youngest of us because he wasn't 15 yet. His birthday was the next month. He was still 14, so it was 14 to 17. And like that lady looked at us and was like,
I just turned 17 too.
Right.
Like I just turned 17 because like, my birthday's October 12th.
Yeah.
I literally just turned 17 like a few weeks, like a couple weeks prior, pretty much. 2-3 weeks prior. Yeah, but Louis went up and grabbed her pumpkin, and I remember he ran up to the road and just slung it straight up into the air.
And like as soon as that shit hit the concrete and the pavement, like we hauled ass on the bikes, like we was gone.
That was it.
Cause as soon as the shit made a sound, the porch light came on and we hauled ass. Yeah.
I remember
that was some Stranger Things moment right there.
I missed my old little mountain bike. I remember I had it was like a purplish and greenish color mountain bike that I used to have, and I remember it was spray painted black for the most part. I remember I spray painted it black.
Yeah, because it was a girly color.
Yeah, I didn't like the because it was like a '90s style bike. I was like, I don't like this. I just spray painted the motherfucking black.
Yep, I remember that.
Me and Maj both did it.
Yeah,
me and Ramaj.
Remember damn, what was it?
There was some fun days though.
It was. Remember when we jumped the ditch over there at the park because the cops came because we was past the damn curfew?
They caught y'all. They catch me and everybody else.
Bruh, you remember I told you why we got caught?
Oh, because of Jake.
Because of Jake, dumbass, want to sit there and be on a fucking phone. Cops saw that shit through the woods and it's like, "Hey, don't run." Blah 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 blah. I was like, "You motherfucker!"
And we weren't even doing nothing.
Nah, there was like when they got us all back grouped together and shit. It was like, "Why'd y'all run?" Cause
y'all just came, bro. It's the way they showed up.
Right, like they just rolled up on us.
No, when I say they came through, like just flooring the gas, like in like their SUVs and stuff like that. They just like fucking fishtailing in the sand and shit. I'm like, bro, what the fuck's going on?
Right, and
like they didn't just ride in slowly. We wouldn't have did nothing if they would have just rolled in slowly. Would have been like, okay,
right.
All right, the cops. We just out here chilling because that's all we were doing. High school students outside chilling. Had no weed, no none of that stuff. Outside chilling in the group.
Right. The only thing that we was doing that was illegal, so to speak, is the park hours were from what?
Yeah,
6 a.m. till 9 p.m. And it was like 9:30, so it was like a half hour over curfew or some shit.
But we were just chilling, like
like
where else could we go? You know?
Why did y'all run? Because y'all motherfuckers came at us like we did something. Yeah. Like you saw a group of black kids and you just come speeding up on them. Yeah. What do you think is gonna happen?
Come flying up at us like, what else you think?
I'm sorry,
we're all gonna scatter like flies.
I'm sorry, but in my defense, I would have ran if it was just a regular ass car. I would have even ran harder because it was a regular ass car. Like, but still, the cops running up on you like that still scary. It's like, the fuck your problem?
You know what the funny part is? I had on a white shirt and it never got dirty.
You jumped, bitch. You had a white shirt on and you jumped that big ass, dirty ass ditch and ain't get shit on that shirt.
And not only did I jump the ditch. When I jumped the ditch, I misjudged how deep that ditch was.
Bruh, that ditch is like deep as this table.
I jumped,
like waist
and I was
deep,
ready
bruh.
to land, but I kept falling. Look, I kept my knees bent. But I kept falling, and then when I hit the ground, as soon as I hit the ground, my chest hit like the edge of the ditch, and I just poof.
Yep.
Like, I remember that as clear as day. Because it almost knocked the air out of me. It didn't, though. But I was like, poof. I climbed out that ditch, adrenaline was still pumping, I was gone.
Also, I know that statement sounded stupid.
I still didn't dirty my shirt up.
But that ditch is as deep as this table. As deep as this table is high, waist deep is how deep of a ditch we're talking here.
Yeah, like, how to put it, like, me standing, like, feet all the way down at the bottom of the ditch, like,
it'd be about chest height.
Coming out of the ditch, like, it was like at my chest.
Yeah.
So I had to like climb out the ditch and everything. Oh my God. But I did almost get caught by the police, but I was so quiet because I remember it was me and Tag. I was laying down like in the field, and like the field had like ridges and stuff, and it was like a farming field. And I was laying down like in like one of like the deeper ridges and whatnot. And I was like this with the white shirt on, but they still didn't see me because I seen the light from their flashlights, but it was shining like over me. You know what I'm saying? So they never saw
that
me.
Angle, yeah, bro.
And Tag was like right behind me, like like where my feet was. That's where Tag's head was. For real, like, I'm serious, bro. That's the reason why Tag was talking about, man, we were laying in the ditch and this guy's shirt still didn't get dirty. Like, man, we were laying out in that field, this guy's shirt still didn't get dirty. And I was like, no, I came back pristine, clean shirt. Because I always used to wear white shirts, but it never used to get dirty no matter what happened for some reason. My shirts always stay clean.
Hashtag Mr. Clean over here.
I don't know what it was. But oh my God, those were some fun days back.
It was. I know we kind of went on
a very big
ass tangent about the good old days.
I digress.
But yeah, we digress. Moving on to the next topic though. This shit in the White House, like, I don't know what the fuck's going on here.
All right, so White House.
Good evening, I'm Jeff Glor, and we're going to begin tonight with sweeping changes at Homeland Security. First, we found out Secretary Kirstjen Nielsen is leaving amid a surge in migrant families seeking asylum in the U.S. Now, also out the door, the head of Secret Service and 3 other senior leaders. Paula Reed was the first to report on Nielsen's departure. She has more on what happened today.
I just want to thank the president again for the tremendous opportunity to serve this country.
Kirstjen Nielsen is the biggest name among top Homeland Security officials on their way out as President Trump ordered an overhaul of the embattled agency.
I share the president's goal of securing the border. I will continue to support all efforts to address the humanitarian and security crisis on the border.
In the last 24 hours, we've learned 5 senior officials have been purged as part of a plan engineered and directed by presidential advisor and immigration hardliner Stephen Miller.
You cannot conceive of a nation without a strong, secure border.
The shakeup comes amid a surge of migrants trying to enter the U.S. from Mexico. According to the White House, apprehensions at the southern border spiked above 100,000 in March, contributing to the president's frustration with his immigration team. President Trump, seeking to galvanize his base ahead of the 2020 election, signaled big changes were coming last week during a border visit. He pulled the nomination of Ron Vitello to lead immigration and customs enforcement, saying he wanted to move in a tougher direction.
We want to have everything just perfecto. We may be going in a different, you'll be seeing very soon.
Today, the president also fired the head of the Secret Service, Tex Alice, who's led the agency since April 2017.
His ears catch all my attention.
It is a no-fail mission, and the agency gets the job done no matter what.
CBS News has learned Alice was notified that personnel changes were coming a few weeks ago, prior to a March 30th security incident at Mar-a-Lago. In May, he will be replaced by James Murray, the assistant director in the Office of Protective Operations. Also being ousted, Citizenship and Immigration Services Director Francis Cisna, General Counsel John Mitnick, and Deputy Secretary Claire Grady. Later this week, Kevin McAleenan will become acting DHS chief. He's worked at Customs and Border Protection since the beginning of the Trump administration.
2 weeks ago, I briefed the media and testified in Congress that our immigration system was at the breaking point. That breaking point has arrived this week at our border.
Paula, as you noted there, the president said he wants to go in a tougher direction. What does that mean?
Well, Jeff, he's repeated his threat to close the southern border. There are also reports today that he may try to resume his controversial separation of families policy. But often, the courts block these initiatives. We saw that earlier today when a federal judge blocked the administration's policy of sending asylum seekers back to Mexico to wait out their cases.
All right, Paula Reed, once again, first to report that Secretary Nielsen is leaving. Paula, thank you very much.
All right.
Okay. Any questions?
I got a statement. It's the dumbest thing ever to want to send people back to a country they are fleeing. Why are they fleeing from said country? and they're not all coming from Mexico. Okay, that's just fact. Let's be honest about this shit. Don't sit there and clump Honduras and other South American countries with Mexico. They are not Mexican countries. Okay, they are their own country. Okay, Mexico is part of the problem, but they are only one part of a bigger problem. Okay, so you stopping aid to those places that need it, you sending their people back there.
I talk a little bit loud. Well, no, never mind.
And all that.
The wrong one. Never mind. You're good.
All that stuff. I'm like, that makes no sense. Like, I'm just saying from the outside looking in here, like, I'm not a politician and all this shit, but there are better methods to use to tackle this situation, I feel. That's just my take on it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like, bro, people want to come here, fine, so be it. You know what I'm saying? Run a background check on them, do whatever you need to do. Educate them educate them, in terms of the American system, how things operate around here. Educate them on the history of the U.S. And if they really want to stay here, try to put them through some type of program so that they can gain American citizenship.
Right.
If them being illegals is so much of a problem. That's just how I see it. You know what I'm saying? Americanize the people that come over here. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Problem solved. I mean, it's not that hard. Like, I mean, I understand you want to limit the amount of people that's coming here, but I mean, bro, there's only so much you can do. Like, people just want a better life.
Right.
America is a better place than I'm not really trying to say anything out of the way, but I'm saying, like, America
compared to their home countries,
compared to their home countries, is
a gold mine.
Yeah,
like,
it's better for pay and stuff like that. It's better just for pay and just for
peace of mind. Like, you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about somebody kicking in. All right, I mean, still that happens everywhere else in the world, but I mean, in their home country, if they know 5 people that have had their homes kicked in, been robbed at gunpoint, and then told, hey, whenever you get your next allowance or whatever set, amount of money, that's ours too. We'll do this shit again. Like, nah, bruh. Like, if they didn't kill you and they told you they was gonna be back, do you think you're gonna sit in the same house in the same country? Especially if you know they can find you anywhere else in your country? Fuck no.
It's just the standard of life. That's what I was looking for. This is the standard of life.
The standard and quality of living is way different. Like,
it's way higher.
Yeah.
The jobs pay better, housing is better. Everything here is better.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about as much and whatnot. You don't have to worry about people messing with you as much. Over there in the Hispanic countries and stuff, such as Mexico, but I'm not trying to, consistently go back to Mexico all the time because it's not a lot of Mexicans that's coming over here. It's a lot of people from other countries too. But,
I mean,
but I'm saying, but as for Mexicans and stuff, they don't have to worry about the cartel messing with them over here and stuff like that. A lot of people are trying to get away from stuff like that. They're trying to get away from that lifestyle and being near all that stuff.
Venezuela, I mean, South America is in a fucking... It's in a shit show right now.
Yeah, bro.
It really is.
I would not want to be there.
South America is one matchstick away, in my opinion, from becoming as turmoil as the Middle East if something is not done immediately. That is just my take on it, being a civilian in America and looking at all the headlines that you see coming from South America. Like, it's just... It's so much shit. I mean, yeah, you have shit that happens in countries every day, every week, every month, every year. But as far as, let's say, between last year and this time last year and now, when you look at this shit, it's like, yo, the fuck happened in 12 months? Like, in South America.
Bunch of bullshit.
That shit just... snowball.
One thing after another. And the only place that's really staying relatively stable out of all those nearby countries is the U.S. So that's what, of course, people are going to flock here. Of course. That's natural. Because if I know that my country is going through some shit that I don't fuck with, and it's affecting me and my family, of course I'm gonna want to go to somewhere else that is more stable and I don't have to worry about the same bullshit. Mm-hmm. That's natural. Like, cause you want the best for you will want the best for yourself and your family. That's why people feel that they should come here. Cause they know that they can do so much more. They can come over here and get a proper area. You know, like they can come over here, get the education that they want. Get a job that's better. No matter where they work at around here, they're gonna make more money than what they were making beforehand.
Even if they take some of the jobs that people don't want and people complain about, the Mexicans are taking our job. It's not Mexicans, just Mexicans. Hispanic people, yes, but they're not Mexicans.
Yeah, you can't clump them all like in one group. That's like saying like all like African people are from the same country. That's like saying all European people are from the same country.
It's like saying all Asian people are from the same country. And I dare you to say that shit. I dare you to call a Chinese motherfucker Japanese and see if they don't.
Or vice versa.
Or vice versa, and see if they don't. What? Send your ass in the next week.
Now that was racist.
It was, but it's still fact. They was gonna beat your ass. I was using the wah because down, kung fu, karate.
That's Chinese. Chinese kung fu.
Yeah, Muay Thai, kickboxing, Taiwanese, Thai in there. See, I know my shit a little bit.
What if they come at you with some Brazilian jiu-jitsu? That's gonna throw you off. An Asian person coming at you with some Brazilian jiu-jitsu?
What's that shit called? Like, what's the actual name?
I don't know. MMA is another form of mixed martial arts.
No, like the actual name for the shit. I forget the name for the shit. But they came at me with that shit. I tell them, hey, this is not yours. Don't steal other people's shit. You have thousands of years of your own shit. Stick to it, make it better. That's what I tell them. But before I even get that far, I'd probably get my ass kicked. My teeth kicked in.
I mean, yeah, because that's a lot to say. If you got somebody coming to whoop your ass, that's a lot of shit to say. They're 9 times out of 10 not trying to hear all that shit. Yeah. Unless they're a very, very reasonable person. But if they're trying to kick your ass, I can almost guarantee you they're not a very reasonable person during that moment in time. Maybe before they kick your ass, maybe after. But while they're in the process of trying to do it, no.
Damn it. I thought it would have time to sound cool in the process of getting my ass whooped. But
I don't know, bro. When have you ever seen somebody sound cool in the process of somebody trying to whoop their ass? I don't even have any background music playing. I just realized that. I'm about to fix that problem like right now. I don't know how loud it's gonna be though, so I apologize for the volume.
Like we like a half hour into this, and now you want to play music?
Hey,
we were about to end the show. I thought.
Like, I mean, we were. I'm still gonna play some music anyway.
Blame him for this. I had nothing to do with this decision.
I mean, it wasn't really.
He didn't ask me or nothing. You didn't have my consent. I know I'm gonna get a lot of haters for that shit.
I'll just turn the music back off.
But hey, what about this gator, bro?
Oh.
This might be a little old to some people, but this was news to me like a day or two ago.
Yeah, it's a big old gator.
It's a big ass gator.
You asked and we verified, is this thing real or what? This gator photo went viral today, but is it legit? The answer is yes. Georgia's Department of Natural Resources said they found the 700-pound gator in an irrigation ditch in Cordell. It's more than 13 feet long, and yes, we can verify it is all real.
Short video, but yes, that's a very big gator.
Look at this gator's body compared to the back of that truck, bro.
You asked and we verified, is this thing real
or
what?
You asked and we verified. I don't know her voice is like.
Nails on a chalkboard?
It's just the way that she came in. With
Nails on a chalkboard.
Like, just listen to it.
And we verified.
Yeah.
You hear the verified?
Yeah.
We verified. Like, no.
Asked and we verified.
It's just verified.
Asked and we verified.
Why does it sound like she's trying to say the word fried and fied together?
It's what it sounds like to me. After we verified. Like.
Asked and we verified.
She's thinking about frying
like,
that gator.
She had so much, like, she put so much lip. Like, whenever she said fied, she put so much lip into that. Like, verified. Listen, you can just hear.
We verified.
Like you can just hear like all the spit, just like coming off her bottom lip. Like you can hear that.
Oh shit!
Asked and we verified.
Like there's like literally spit flying when she's saying that. Like I can hear it. I can visualize the spit particles flying in my face. Like visualize that shit.
Oh man!
I'm making fun. Cause I know my voice sounds funny. I don't
right, and I was about to say, remember when we were kids, you used to stutter like a motherfucker.
That was when we was kids.
Bitch, you still do that shit.
Hey,
when you get mad.
That's when I get mad.
When you get mad, you
when I start stuttering, I mean I'm literally about to slap the shit out of somebody.
Bro, you sound like my laugh. That shit.
Ooh.
Yeah, you do.
Nah.
Bruh.
Hey. At least I don't sound like my pop. Machine gun. My dad sounds like a machine gun when he laughs. That's what one of my uncles used to call him back in the day. Oh, machine gun.
Damn.
Also, another nickname was like broomstick. Like he was called.
What?
You know, he feel like my dad. They look like broomsticks and shit. Cause my dad had absolutely like no calf.
Oh yeah.
All thigh and upper body, no calf muscle.
Oh, speaking of your announcement, sir. Remember?
Oh yeah, yeah. From the people at Political Connections, I got an interview tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock. Well, this right here is being filmed on April 8th. On a Monday. So I will be there tomorrow morning, Tuesday at 11 o'clock in the morning, a.m. So
you finally got another fucking job, man.
Yeah, bro, I was going crazy not having a job. You don't understand. You know how funny I felt, how weird I felt, like not having a freaking job. Like bro, that shit literally irritates me. Like that shit literally irritates me. I waited on Combraco so long just to go in there one day for them to tell me, "Oh, we're not hiring right now." Like,
I told you that. After I saw you sit around for 2 weeks and they ain't call you back, bro, and you called them and they ain't call you back and you called them and they ain't call you back. It's like, bro, they're not hiring. Just face the facts. Like,
hey, I tried.
You tried, and you hounded their ass. Like, but if they was gonna hire you, they would have hired you, bro. Like,
it's bullshit and beating around the bush. So I ain't messing with them no more. You know, you think I should go into my other announcement, or should I just wait?
I said wait. It's not solidified
that's
yet,
not
bro.
My original announcement.
It's not, but it is a major milestone.
Job.
Yeah, but I mean, you need this to make your other announcement.
I'm trying to get a second job too, because I'm trying to do something that, and this also ties into my my original announcement.
Well, I mean, I mean, it's up to you. I mean, it's your announcement. But I'm just saying, I would wait till everything, like, all my ducks are in a row. And it's like, yeah, it's happening. Like, right when I say it's gonna happen. Because,
I'll wait.
Yeah, because I was about to say, like, monkey wrenches get thrown into shit.
I mean, one kind of already did. Like, when I left to go talk to my pops earlier.
Word.
One kind of did, but I can treat it as a monkey wrench, or I can keep doing what I was already going to do. It's like, it's my choice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is. But, I mean, people going to want to know, like, what are these guys talking about? Like, we'll tell you guys in the near future. Let's leave it like that.
Yeah, I got to get some stuff worked out beforehand, but
right.
There's like a certain, how to put it? No, because even if I say that, it's probably gonna still give away.
Exactly. Just wait on it.
Just wait. You know. I mean, for the people who, you know, if you work at Political Connections, watching this video, you will probably get little bits and hints of what I'm trying to do.
Oh, I said nothing. People keep asking me.
Oh no, I'm just saying, like, from
nothing.
from me.
Oh yeah, from you.
You probably get like little bits and pieces.
But I say,
I mean, the number one thing is, I'm trying to save up some money, but that's all I'm gonna say. Trying to save up that's it. Cause that can be for anything.
Exactly.
That $2 or $3 grand could be. No, I'm saving it. Certain situation. It's all good though.
So we're gonna end it there. Or
I mean,
else?
Yeah, I guess we can.
All right. Well, you know, if you've stuck around this long and enjoy our faces, then you know you've been watching the KO Ken Show. That's KO. I'm Ken. And until next time, our friends.
We'll see you guys in the next podcast.
Peace.
Bye-bye.